Hello. It's time for single song shows. I've got my water. I hope you're keeping hydrated as well. That's an invitation. It's an invitation to hydrate. Oh, I see Paul DeWitt Hobbs and Escobar Comics are here. I also see Smooth Buzzkill. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you folks. Hey, Ken and Vic are here. And Kevin Coons is here. What a shock and surprise. Because he's in my house. I hope everyone has had a great week. I had a great last week because I had someone here from Nashville, the very dear to me, Keisha Hay, Sip and Bite Cocktail, is her handle in her business. But this very room I'm in was a guest room for a good week. And I was, impressed that I pulled that off because it has not been a guest room for a very long time. And B, just super excited to have her. So that's my news. That's what's new with me. Also, that I have my microphone that is, yes, sitting because I don't have a stand for it yet. My Loren 220 that I won through Omni Sound Project. So if you are curious to learn more about audio, recording, etc., Omni is the way to go. They're awesome. Hey, and Angelina is here. I'm going to see you tomorrow, I think. Assuming nothing goes terribly awry. So my guest tonight is Loren Strickman. He should be here shortly. I'm wondering if I kick us off. Oh, he's here. Oh my goodness. I feel like I conjured him into being. All right. We're gonna go split screen. Bringing him through the ether of the internet. Hi.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Am I here? Did I do it?
You did it. I see your face.
Awesome. Hi, how's it going?
Good. All right, you have to tell me about the scene behind you because it's beautiful. What is this?
This is actually just this like mountainside fabric that the person that lived in this room before me left here, and I was like, "Oh, can I keep that?" And she said yes. And I've just been using it as a background for all my live streams ever since I moved here last year.
As you
Yeah, I
did.
thought it was cool.
It's very, I would do the same. You can't pass up a great backdrop like that. You just can't.
Right, right. Since I've had this, I've seen the same exact thing at multiple people's houses. So I think it turns out it's a pretty common thing from like, I don't know, some popular artist. I'd never seen it before. I thought it was pretty
Well,
unique.
okay. Or either. So I'm just enjoying.
Nice.
So I like to ask in the moment how you're feeling, if you would rather kick things off and sort of rip the Band-Aid off, though you're pretty seasoned at this, so don't anticipate much of the nerves from you.
Yeah,
For those of you who don't know, he live streams all the time.
I do a live stream twice a week for 3 or 4 hours at a time. On Twitch. Yeah, so I'm pretty used to it, although I don't usually do Instagram, so I'm getting used to this interface. It's so small because it's on my screen, on my phone. Usually I'm on a like a desktop computer.
Yeah.
But this is cool. I can see Slushy tuned in and Bridget Bird as well. What's up, you guys? These are regulars from my live stream. Good to see you guys.
I love that. Well,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. So I could go first, warm things up, open for you. You could look at it that way. Or,
Sure. I'm excited to hear you, so I would love that.
okay. Oh, and I see next week's guest just joined, Sadie Grey Duck. Cool. That's a little, that
Nice.
shout now is a teaser for next week
Woo.
as well. Okay. So I'm gonna play this song that is called Arrived Somewhere. It's a song that I wrote when I had been on antidepressants for about a month or anti-anxiety medication, and I realized one day that they were working, and I was stoked about it.
Oh man,
Felt
that's
like
a good feeling, I bet.
healing. And I wanted to play this one because the the medication gave me really bad ringing in my ears, especially when I did anything audio related or any Zoom session, which is like my whole job.
Oh
Right.
wow.
And so I went off of it right before a bunch of stuff happened. And so I have an appointment tomorrow to get some new medication. So here we
Hey, I have to go
let's
swim tomorrow. Fingers
do this
crossed.
song. Gonna bring it into being, that I find something that doesn't make my ears ring and that gives me this nice feeling. So,
Yes, call it in.
and I'm gonna back up because I'm learning proximity matters.
Yeah, I feel a little close as well. Let me see what I can do.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna ask you, because you're a live stream guy, how's the sound? Is it okay? Or do I need
Yeah, I'm not used to doing it on my phone, but I can hear everything. Everything sounds good.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
Great. All right, after I totally ruined the moment, I'm gonna get back into it. I appreciate that. I was like, wait, he knows this world. Gotta ask him.
A little bit.
March stepped up and it stopped time, just like a photograph of me in my prime. Or did it? Or did it? What is what it did? My whole body was limping out of line, but I knew this would pass likely by lunchtime. I knew it, I knew it, I knew and it did. Odd nights. Kicking it. Oh, sorry. I saw a comment that said, sounds okay. Don't worry about a moment. Jesse doesn't. It does it at least twice a stream. Ooh. For a second, I was like, I saw that. I saw the sounds okay, comma, and I went, wait, what? What? Sorry. I'm in my head.
That's funny. Slush is a goofball.
Hee hee hee. Well, on to the chorus. Are the meds kicking in? Have I found something? Have I arrived somewhere? Have I hit the vein after so much mining? The flares and fumes in my sight evaporate by daylight, shed that light. Let's see what it is we're dealing with. I woke up and I felt fine. I wrote down it's okay at least 10 different times. I meant it, I meant it, I meant it, I did. Are the lights kicking in, or have I found something? Have I arrived somewhere? Have I hit the vein? Just so much my name. Are the beds kicking and have I found something? Have I arrived somewhere? Have I hit the vein? So much my name. After so much my name. After so much my name. After so much my name. There we go.
Oh, yes. I loved that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, that was really nice.
Thank you very much.
Your voice is gorgeous, and I don't know, maybe something about the "Have I Arrived Somewhere," or maybe it was in the melody, but somehow I felt like I was in the Wizard of Oz, like floating um, in the air balloon at the end. I don't know why that imagery just came
Oh,
up.
nice. I'll take
Yeah,
it.
it
Nice.
was dreamy.
I this also I played the guitar that we have in our house with the Nashville strings on it.
Oh, cool.
So it has I don't know, it was my partner's scheme, but it has some like strings from a 12 string on it to make it extra bright.
Okay.
And I thought that song called for a little extra like magic-y kind of sound. So
Yeah, it came through for sure. I could feel that.
thank
The
you.
brightness.
Hey, and thank you, James, and thank you, Trinidad, who says that made me so happy, woman. I'm so glad that it did. And thank you, Bessie. That was very kind.
I
But
think it's funny that Slushy said, "Don't worry about ruining a moment. Jesse does it at least twice a stream." I It's true. I feel like I've been a musician my whole life and pretty much glued to the guitar, but I never really got big into electronics, or I was the last of my friends to get a cell phone. And so transitioning to the world like post-pandemic or current pandemic of live streaming more than doing actual live gigs has been such a adventure for me, like getting to know
yeah,
how to use gear and all that stuff. So I've
yeah,
had quite a lot of difficulties.
the gear aspect for sure.
Yeah, with audio and stuff like that. So you might think I am I have been doing it a while, but I'm still like I just recently upgraded my whole streaming setup and got like a better interface. But then it's like it's so much more complicated. It's like now I'm working with big programs, and I'm like, yeah. So I thought it's funny he brought that up. It's normal for a Jesse show to have some tech difficulties.
That makes me feel good. This is only my second show since I've had a new phone.
Okay, so
Yeah,
new
second
interface for
show
you too.
screen. And my previous phone, it turns out, had a reputation of being one of the very worst phones for this kind of thing. Like, just
Okay,
the audio was notoriously terrible. And
okay.
so very, very glitchy. Just like, I think, really aggressive cuts in like the frequency range that make
Okay.
it very glitchy. And
Well, good
so,
for you getting upgrading.
yeah, yeah. So I upgraded my tech in that I got a new phone, and it's
Nice.
iPhone, and they're supposed to be better. And so that's what I'm hoping. I wanted to get something because I know that there are like the interface roots and stuff like that.
For your phone?
No, I mean for live streaming
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
and do stuff like that. But I didn't want to like hurt the intimacy of it.
All right.
I don't know.
It's nice.
This is because it's not for very long. And if I don't know.
Yeah, totally.
Uh,
Yeah, I love this. This is fun.
Thank you. I like that I get to meet people this way. That's one of my favorite things.
Oh yeah, totally. It's
Mhm.
we're meeting more and more people through screens these days. It's a lot safer, and also we can meet people so far away. Where do you live? Where are you?
On the central coast of California, so
Okay.
um,
Cool.
sort of touch points are like between San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm more Northern California and inward a little bit.
Yeah,
Um,
cool.
so yeah, if it weren't for technology, we probably wouldn't be sitting here sharing songs. It's
Exactly.
a new
It's
world.
amazing.
Yeah. Can you hear my I have a heater on. Is it making some static or anything like that? I can turn it off.
It might be if you turn it.
Let's
Oh,
see.
yeah.
Yeah, let me try.
Let's see.
Or like, I don't know if you could hear it, but I'm gonna leave it off anywhere I can hear you better. This way.
Okay. I
Yeah.
think I think that fixed it actually. There was sort of an ambient, sort of a hissing sound,
Oh,
which
okay.
I'm altogether out at. So
Oh
uh,
yeah.
gone now though. So
Okay, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, it's cold. It's cold out here. Um, so should I play a song?
absolutely. What have you got for us?
I was thinking of doing um a song for the night owls.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but I feel like it's can often be common that artists are night owls. There's just this like magic creative energy in the night somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to capture that in a song. There was one night that I had to be up really early the next day, and as usual, I had insomnia. I couldn't sleep, and I started getting really frustrated at myself. Like, come on, man! I always ruin every morning by staying late, and um, yeah, I just couldn't. I had extra bad insomnia. I think because I was nervous about the big day I had the next day or something, and I after a while of just laying there for hours, I just got up and started playing guitar, and somehow this song came out about kind of embracing the night and it being, uh, yeah, about being a night owl. And somehow that helped me cope. I was like, all right, I ruin all my mornings, but like the nighttime's pretty cool.
Oh, that's great. Okay. I'm
It's
ready.
called Belong to the Night. I belong to the night. I belong to the moon. I'm one with the spirits that haunt my room. I hear their whispers seeping through the walls, possessing my fingers, my tongue, my brain, body and all. The clock says I should go to bed, but only my soul can tell me when to rest my head. I belong to the night and the hood of the owl, to that lonely wolf and his midnight howl, to those sparkling wonders that are hanging in the sky, dangling cosmic answers to the mysteries of the universe right in front of our eyes. The clock says I should go to bed, but only my soul can tell me when to rest my head. belong to the night and the candlelight, to that devious look that looks just right. I give in to the laughter, the chocolate and red wine, and to what comes after, if we're lucky this time. The clock says I should go to bed, but only my soul can tell me when to rest my head. I belong to the night, to the stage and the sound. I live for the music, I'm in love with the crowd. From where the bass guitars scream and the snare drums hit, yeah, I feel the sweat and the blood and the love of the punks in the pit. The clock says go to bed, only my soul can tell me when to rest my head. Clock says I should go to bed, but only my soul can tell me when to rest my head. You'll find me on a mountain, waiting for the sun. I promise to go to sleep when the magic is done. Right. All right. Oh, I can't hear you. Maybe, are you muted?
I was muted. That was something I was trying. Yay!
Oh, thank you.
Happy. Yeah, I forgot that I did that. That's something I need to remember. I'm starting to try to mute myself when the other person's playing so that hopefully the connection stays stronger.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I forget to unmute things all the time. I can't tell you how many times I've played an entire song. And afterwards, I check my phone and all my stream moderators are like texting me like, dude, your guitar's off. You can ask Cielo. She's here right now. What's up, Cielo? Shout out. She's my stream moderator. And she's the best.
Aw, that's great.
Yeah.
Rasputin Presents says, so sweet and inspiring. David, you're amazing.
Oh, thank you, Trixie. Trixie, shout out to Trixie Rasputin Presents. She's amazing. She's my all-time favorite promoter that I've worked with. She's so sweet and cares so much about artists. And her whole mission statement to lift up artists is amazing. She's the best. Yeah, thank you, Trixie. Thank you.
And then, CLO says, but we love your acapella performances too. So tell yourself, when you forget to unmute your guitar, you're still freaking cool.
She's too kind. Too kind.
Plus, you said both this is a treat for a Thursday and that speaking of chocolate and red wine, you need to talk about your chocolate addiction.
I have a chocolate addiction. It's true.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
she's got me pegged. I was eating chocolate before the stream started, to be
Oh,
honest. Yeah.
yeah.
No, we have a tradition on my live streams. I do Wednesday nights and Friday nights on
Mhm.
Twitch, and we have a tradition to eat a piece of chocolate together. Me and
Oh,
viewers and everything. The viewers are invited to participate and find
that's
themselves
cute.
a chocolatey snack.
That's a little moment. I love that. I think that's
Yeah,
special.
it's just a random fun thing that happened to happen on the first live stream, and we decided to just
Mhm.
continue and keep doing it.
My tradition sometimes is to feature a cat, which is why I opened the door just now.
Nice. What's your
Because
cat's name?
calling, this one will come. Come here, you. And here's Rocky, my little baby. Hey,
Rocky. What's up,
Rocky.
Rocky?
Rocky's a star.
The
Oh,
camera loves you, Rocky. You're a
he's
star.
so cuddly. They don't like being shut out of the room. And yeah, so they get vocal sometimes when I'm
Oh,
doing this.
nice. That's awesome. Do they like to sing along with the music?
Sometimes, sometimes.
I
Or
have.
the Rocky, when I'm, especially when I'm singing, if I'm in here doing some recording or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
he gets he gets mad and he'll meow at me because he wants to snuggle.
Oh, he gets jealous.
Uh-huh.
Like,
He's
pay
like
attention to me.
he's like, "Are you doing that to get my attention so that I'll cuddle you?"
Of course he is.
Ah,
I had a cat that whenever we would play guitar in the room, he would come and snuggle up next to whoever was playing a song. It was so cute. He clearly loved music.
that's adorable.
Yeah.
Cats are magical. They want out now, but I'm not gonna let them out. I'm not here for their games. So wait, okay. While I still have you, how do
Yes.
you know Gary?
Gary. I love Gary. How do I know Gary? We went to SF State together. We went to college together, but I don't think we shared any classes or ran into each other.
So
Um,
we also went to SF State together, is what that means, and
yes, we must have.
classes together.
Yeah, we must not have. I guess it's a big enough school.
Mm-hmm.
Were you in the dorms?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Or the towers? Or the
No,
villas?
I was in the what is it? The like condos kind of off campus.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
remember what they were called, but
Yeah. Was that called the villas?
yes, yes, it
Yeah.
was, and that is where I met Escobar Comics, who's in the comments
Oh,
here.
right on.
Mm-hmm. That's she
Nice.
and I were roommates.
Go SF State. Go SF State. Um, yeah, I didn't actually meet him. I met him through the drummer of my band in SF State, dude named Sean, who was like besties with Gary like all through college, and I think even to this day. And so I would just always run into Gary through my drummer,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, yeah, and then he started getting into photography in Portland, and it was
Yeah,
just gorgeous. And I would come up to do like play. I like to do a West Coast stint of
yep,
tour of shows once a year, and so I just started making it a regular stop to do a photo shoot with Gary because his work is so awesome, and he's such a cool guy.
yeah.
And we kept that going for many years. I feel like I'm still releasing photos on my Instagram now that he took that are just like that are so cool. Like he would have like a whole vision, like, dude, we're gonna rent this studio. They have this backdrop. I have this idea. I can make it look like you're falling if you lay against a white floor, and I climb up a ladder and I'm above you. I'm like, dude, let's do it. Let's do it all.
That's really
Um, yeah, I love that guy. He's so sweet. He's a sweetheart.
yeah. Yeah, we were in a fiction workshop together.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
some really cool stories in that workshop. And we hung out a little bit. He showed me the show Black Books.
So that's a TV show?
Yeah, it's like a British comedy,
Okay,
which was
cool.
cool. And then after college, I didn't realize, like, I knew him through writing stuff, but I didn't realize he had this whole other side to him, which was this like gifted photographer side. And I
Ryan?
was, man, if we're ever in the same city, we need to do a shoot for like music stuff, but it never worked out.
Yeah.
Now
Oh,
he's
you
not on
haven't?
not much.
He's
So
not he's not doing photography as much?
he's not doing social media that much.
Oh,
He's
okay.
Yeah, I've just noticed that he's sort of like fallen off the little groups and things that he had been in and hasn't like posted in a while.
Oh yeah, I guess I haven't seen him on as much too. I gotta hit him up. I hope he's still doing photography. He would
Oh,
best. You should
so
definitely
good.
get a, if you're ever up in Portland, hit him up about that because yeah, it's
Yeah.
so fun. He makes it really fun too.
Yeah. All right. So, real quick,
Yeah.
because I started doing this in the age of pandemic and peak media, I like to ask my guests what the last thing they watched and loved was. So, what's the last thing that you watched and loved?
Like a show or movie type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
The last thing I watched and loved, um, probably Rick and Morty cartoon.
nice.
Yeah, I love Rick and Morty. Um, my my friend just hit me up yesterday. A friend I haven't talked to in forever,
Mm-hmm.
an old friend, and we got to catching up. And he mentioned that he used to make. He mentioned that he knows Roiland, Stan Roiland, no, Justin Roiland, one of the creators of Rick and Morty.
Oh, cool.
And I was like, "You're, I don't believe you, dude. Like, show me some proof or I don't believe you because of what." And he sent me a comic book that they made together that gave credit and even copyright. He even showed me the copyright page of
Oh,
him and Justin Roiland. I was like, what, dude? You made a comic with Justin Roiland and it looks just like something Justin Roiland would make. Like it looks like something straight out of Rick and Morty.
mm-hmm.
And I think after catching up with that friend, I just went and watched Rick and Morty, and yeah, and loved it.
That's
I
wonderful.
always do. Yeah.
It's
What?
nice to go back and watch things that you love and have
Yeah.
it new.
Yeah, it's the best. What about you? What's the last thing you've watched and loved?
I've been on a big James Acaster kick,
Okay,
and
I'm
um,
not familiar.
he's a stand-up comedian, and he has a special that he recorded in 2019, but it just released last spring,
Okay.
and it's called "Cold Lasagna, Hate Myself, 1999."
Cold lasagna, hate myself, 1999. All
Yeah,
right.
apparently he like titled a group text chain that one night. I don't know, and so he
Okay.
special, but it's
Intriguing.
good. It's really funny.
Like an oddly intriguing title for a special. I'm like, what is gonna happen in there? I don't know what to expect. Cold lasagna in 1999.
He does 1999. I was trying to think where he even mentions lasagna, if at all, but
Okay.
yeah, definitely mentions 1999. Definitely mentions
Okay.
itself because it has a heavy like mental health sort of focus, which is
Okay.
really cool actually. But he also has four specials on Netflix that all kind of connect to each other. It's
Okay.
a series and it's called Repertoire.
Cool. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah.
I love stand up. Yeah. And mental health is something I think is really important. I used to struggle depression, like
Mm.
in like a big way when I was younger, and I still do. Like I still have bouts and stuff, but I've learned a lot of tools, and
Yeah.
um, but it shows up in my music a lot, and
Yeah.
I think art and music is such like a profound way to um, tackle our difficult emotions, and I kind of see depression as in uh, not always, but I think it can often be sort of like a reaction to not want. I think like our body's reaction to not facing super difficult emotions, we kind of
Yeah.
like then shut them down and become numb to not face them. And I think music has this like, and art of all kinds has this like amazing ability to sort of beautify
Hmm.
whatever it is we're singing about. And a lot of times we're singing about our pain and our struggle. And when we beautify something, we sort of honor it in that way, and it makes it sort of palatable for us to look at and then face these hard feelings. And I feel like that's been what I realized was um, what I appreciate about so much about music and what I hope to do with music.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I can totally relate to that.
Right?
When I'm feeling something really difficult, I don't really feel like I've processed it until I've written a song about it.
Right? Yeah.
And often the song will sort of like kick in and come to me at those times. And then I feel
Mhm.
like, wow, my subconscious takes care of me.
Yeah, totally. I know, right? Songwriting is like mining the subconscious, kind of.
Hmm.
I feel like
Yeah.
whatever needs the surface will do it through the medium of your choosing. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, indeed. So you live stream via Twitch on Wednesdays and Fridays.
Yeah. 8 p.m.
Okay.
8 to 11 Pacific. Yeah.
Very. Anything else you want to promote or talk about that you have coming up?
Oh, sure. This year is gonna be crazy. I've been working on an album for almost 3 years now, and we're gearing up to start releasing singles. Um,
Cool.
to release the first single, and eventually the whole album this year. And I'm gonna do a full band tour, which will be my first time having a full band in
Yeah.
so long. I haven't had a full band in forever. Um, so yeah, I think it's gonna be a really big year. If you're watching my music, it'll probably be the biggest year for my music that I've ever lived, and I'm so excited. I've been working hard, and a lot of people have helped me along the way. A lot of I have a co-producer who's been a huge part of helping me bring my vision to life in this my first ever full-length album. And I got a lot of musicians, amazing ones, to play on the record, and amazing musicians learning the songs right now, so we can hit the road and start doing some performances and probably a full band live stream as well later this year. So
Cool.
um, yeah, it's about to get crazy. I'm just hustling over here, uh, working my butt off to make these dreams come to life.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, very cool. Okay, so be on the lookout for that, for those singles, for the album, for the tour dates. Monday or Wednesdays and Fridays, 8 to 11 on Twitch.
And there's a link in my bio here for all that stuff in
All
my
right.
Insta bio. Yeah. So nice to
Perfect.
meet you. Thank you
Thank
for this.
you. This has been delightful.
Where can I hear your music? Are you on streaming platforms or
Yeah.
Bandcamp?
So I have music on Bandcamp and on Spotify and the different streaming platforms as
Okay.
Lamb's Ear.
Lamb's here. Okay.
And then I also have some music out as Blue Ghosts with,
Blue Ghosts.
and
I
that
like
is my
that.
Trinidad Escobar,
Okay.
who is the friend I was telling you about that I met when we were roommates at SF State.
Yes, nice. Awesome. I'm excited to check it out. I really like that band name, Blue Ghosts. It's like
Thank you,
really cool imagery right there.
Luca. Fireflies. Look them up and you'll see some cool images.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a good night, everybody. Stay safe and stay cozy.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.